So I was sitting here and I was debating if I wanted to make a video. Here we go, huh? So I'm kind of down. Not like down as sad down, but I'm just like getting discouraged a little bit. I've been working on this house for about 2 weeks. And realistically, I don't know how long you're supposed to take time working on a deal or a house. And I guess you do it until it's a for real deal, right? So I'm just going to give you a little background and as far as this house, starting off, the man is deceased. So this what makes this whole thing different. And I mean, I'm learning, so that's good. This is a learning process and you're learning, but when you're learning, you don't think you start off with some hard stuff. And I guess you get discouraged because you see other people's stories and their stories are like, oh yeah, I was just driving around, I found a house and boom, I got some money. And like, yeah, no, not with this one. Like this one is like, okay, it started off great because it's like, okay, the mortgage is paid off. Great, right? The man is deceased. Now we got to find living relatives. The wife is deceased. So now, I mean, they're old, I think the man was like 90 and so they're old. So even the kids are old. They're like 60. Like this is, I mean, it's not easy, right? So I've been working on this. I've even called other wholesalers and I've asked for their advice, or, I mean, there's one I like really trust. And I mean, we were kind of looking up information together and he gave me an idea of like, okay, we'll check the obituaries, because on the obituaries, they'll actually tell you some information that you may not see, which is true. So I checked the obituary and I ended up finding, first of all, I couldn't even find the man, but I ended up finding his wife. So she died here in Milwaukee County. I don't know if he was in Milwaukee County, if he was even in the state, or if he was in New York. So that's like, it's just weird because the kids are split in different states. So it's just weird, when you go to search them. So I ended up finding that, she had kids, and I'm guessing these are the kids together, right? Because the people that I have for him hit a dead end. So I kind of hit a dead end with her as well. I just have like one more option for her that I'm gonna try, which is a son, and he was old. So older people, and I mean, this is not like a let down or put down to older people, but they don't have like email addresses, they don't have cell phone, they have like landlines. But this person don't even have like a landline or so, like an email address. So they have an address. So that's like my last resort, is like going to the address and physically knocking on the door and saying, hey, I was looking at this property and I just want to let you know that as of yesterday, the property has hit pre-foreclosure. And all that really means is it could be like a short sale type of a deal where somebody can come in and purchase that property. Excuse me, I'm kind of under the weather. Somebody can purchase that property for a little bit of nothing. All they have to do is bring everything current. And in this case, the title is clear. All they would have to bring current is the back taxes, which is like $5,100. So it kind of hurts my feelings because when someone sees that's only what's owed on that house, they're gonna snatch it up, and it'll be like an investor, or it'll be like another wholesaler that is more advanced than I, and has, done a few deals and know how to work this. And I unfortunately have not closed my first deal yet. So I don't really have experience. I just thought, starting off, that it would not be this hard. And I see so many people, and not so many people, but I just see a handful of people out here with their YouTube channels and just different things in life, just kind of different avenues of ways they're marketing and just kind of spreading the word. And they make it seem like it's so easy, and they're just, and I was just like, yeah, I think I'm a little smarter than that dude. Or yeah, I think I can do this. And, my first month, I'm going to have like 20, 30,000 and scale up from there. And it was just like, when you get out here, you're like, yeah, it's not easy. And then also like marketing. It's like the marketing, you have to put it, like the time, you don't have enough time in the day to even do this. Like do it unless you're doing it full time. Like people that do this part time, it's like How are you doing this part? You know, like, unless you have a partner that is supporting you, you know, or you know what? It's not that it can't be done. It's just that it's a little bit more trickier, you know, because there's only so much time in a day. So, and then, like I said, as far as the marketing, and this is not a hit towards Deal Machine, but I'm just saying realistically, if you are a single parent and you are raising your kids, let me tell you something. I think you should do your first deal without Deal Machine, because Deal Machine, you're not gonna, I mean, realistically, you're not gonna get your first deal within that first month. And if you're putting in properties, say that if you do what is required of you, which is like 200 properties, and they're gonna hit that 3 times. I think 1 week Deal Machine took out maybe like 120 out of my account, right? And that was just because I had a little over 200 properties, and that was just hitting those properties, you know, constantly having that mailer. So you have that $39, which is $1 off of 40. Then you have to have that $9 at minimum threshold where they can keep pulling out money once you drop below a certain point. So, I mean, you just kind of have to be aware of a lot of these different things. But I think that there's other ways to do your marketing. There's other ways to get your first deal. Like I said, I think you just have to stay consistent. I am now doing like 100 my letters every single day. Like, not every single day, excuse me, every single week. So that's like 400 a month, and I think that's still kind of low, but I mean, I'm dropping them in mailboxes and I'm getting some responses back from that. So moving forward, as far as this deal goes, I didn't want to say all that to discourage you guys. I just wanted to say that to tell you that this is not easy, and I see why a lot of people fail, and I see why a lot of people quit, because it's not overnight. It's not overnight success, and a lot of this stuff is hard. You have to work at it. You have to search. It's confusing. You know, you're hitting a lot of dead walls. Like, it's not what a lot of people say it is, and how easy it's not. It's just, it's unrealistic. But I think that if you constantly keep going, that you will yield a result. And I'm going to keep going. I have no choice at this point. But I just wanted to give an update and just kind of be a little bit more consistent on my channel. And, you know, you guys can see, like, every single video I'm in the car, I'm working towards my success. But yeah, this is why I do it in the car, because I want you to show you that I am really out here doing this. I am not just sitting around talking about it. You know, or you're like, okay, she's not having success because she's sitting in the house. No, I'm not. Like, I'm out here in the field, jumping in and out of the car, dropping off, you know, letters inside mailboxes, because I want to yield results. I want generational wealth for me and my son. But it's not easy. So hopefully tomorrow's going to be better. I have some things I wanted to do, meet with some more probate attorneys. I'm going to show you the office I'm going to go in tomorrow, because I said I was going to do that in the previous video and I didn't get a chance to do that. So I'm going to get out here and do that. But yeah, cheers to your success. Cheers to my success sooner or later, right? You guys have a great day, and I'll chat you soon.